Hi mommies, this is Tanya, Noor's mom. So today I'm going to be speaking to you all about hiccups in babies. So hiccups or hitchkey is a very common occurrence in babies, especially under the ages of 1. But as new parents, we worry about even the slightest thing that concerns our baby. So I'm here to educate you all about hiccups in babies, what causes it, how you can prevent them, and how you can treat them. So why do we get hiccups? Not just babies, but even adults. So there's a large muscle called diaphragm which rests right below the rib cage and just above the stomach. And this muscle goes up and down every time we breathe in or out. Sometimes something inside the body causes the diaphragm muscle to contract or spasm, and that sudden contraction causes the vocal cords to suddenly shut, and but the air has to come out. So that air is forced out of those closed vocal cords, and it creates a sound like hic hic hic, and that is why we get hiccups. So the reality is that babies are not bothered by hiccups. In fact, they don't even get to know that they are having hiccups. It is us parents who become worried about it, because we are actually hearing the sound and we know what hiccups are. So hiccups are absolutely safe. They are not harmful for your baby at all. It is a very natural kind of occurrence that happens due to this kind of contraction thing that happens inside the diaphragm, and that is all. So what are the possible causes of hiccups? So like we all know that babies, especially under 1, they have a very immature digestive system. Their digestive system is still developing or is underdeveloped. So sometimes when a lot of air gets trapped into their stomach expands, and it forces or puts a pressure on the diaphragm muscle, which might contract or spasm and then cause hiccups. So some of the possible causes are that number 1, your baby swallows a lot of air. Now, how do babies swallow air? Number 1, if they are crying a lot, they tend to swallow a lot of air. Or if they are breastfeeding, the latch on the breast nipple is not proper. Or if they are bottle feeding, then there is some air in the bottle nipple. So if you are feeding your baby and the bottle nipple is not full with milk, then there's a possibility that air is there in the bottle and that has gone inside. So bottle fed babies usually have this problem more than breastfed babies. Second cause of hiccups can be overfeeding. If the baby is being overfed, is being given a lot of milk. Mostly happens with bottle fed babies again. Third, if the baby is eating or having milk very quickly. So this happens if you're bottle feeding and the nipple size is too big and a lot of milk is coming, and the baby is not able to handle it and is just gulping in milk with air. Then the next cause is, some people say that a sudden change in temperature can cause the diaphragm muscle to contract and can cause hiccups. And another possible cause of hiccups is GER, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease. So if your baby is suffering from this, then there's a possible outcome that he might also have hiccups. So now if you ask me what is GER, so basically it is like acidity. It's the reflux disease. So the food pipe is connected to the stomach with a little valve, and sometimes some babies this valve is very weak. So the undigested food and the acid from the stomach sometimes comes back up in the food pipe, which causes that acidity feeling spit up. And when this food comes back in the windpipe, it actually sometimes triggers or the diaphragm muscle, which can cause hiccups. So now, how do we prevent hiccups? So number 1, your feeding technique. You should feed your baby, whether it be breastfeeding or bottle feeding, in a slightly upright position. So the baby's head should be higher than his stomach. Then if you're breastfeeding your baby, make sure the baby's latch properly on your nipple. If you're bottle feeding, ensure that the nipple is fully filled with milk. There are no air pockets. So whenever you're feeding, always tilt the bottle a little so that milk is always full in the nipple. There is not even the slight gap. Then you should burp your baby very, very frequently. In fact, middle of the feeding and after feeding. So if you're breastfeeding, whenever you're changing your breast, then you should burp your baby. And if you're bottle feeding, you should be burping your baby after every 2 to 3 hours, in the middle of feed and after the feed also. And after feeding your baby, you should keep your baby in an upright position on your shoulder for at least 5-10 minutes, so as to so that the air doesn't get accumulated inside. Next, if you think your baby is eating too quickly, then you should ensure that your baby's bottle nipple size is just right, not too big, not too small. You can avoid overfeeding by feeding your baby in small doses or small amounts in frequent intervals, so that the baby doesn't get bloated and full with food. And always feed a happy baby and not a crying baby, because if your baby is crying and then you're feeding him, there's a greater risk of the baby swallowing more air. Now, how do you treat hiccups? How do you stop them? So usually the hiccup bout, it lasts for only 10 to 15 minutes and goes away on its own. You do not need to do anything. Just like adults, whenever we do get hiccups, they go away on their own. But if you feel that it's been a long time, 15-20 minutes, and the hiccups are still not going, there are some things that you can do. Number one, you can offer a pacifier to your baby, because that suckling reflex of the pacifier actually relaxes the diaphragm. Then you can give a slight back massage to your baby in order to relax the diaphragm. If you suspect that gas issues, because the baby has swallowed so much air, is causing gas, and that is causing the baby to have hiccups, then you can try tummy massage exercises to relieve gas. I have a detailed IGTV on that already. Or you can even use some Colicate drops. Next, you can distract your baby. So just engage your baby in some other activity, take him outside, show him another toy, and sometimes just disengaging and getting distracted just calms the diaphragm muscle on its own. But whatever you do, please do not use the same remedies that we use to treat hiccups for adults. Please don't give water to your baby. Water is not going to cure your baby's hiccups, right? Please do not scare or frighten your baby or startle your baby. We say that whenever we have hiccups, you should suddenly frighten that person and he'll get alright. So please don't do that. You don't want your baby to get scared. All of these techniques are not going to cure your baby's hiccups. Just the basics of ensuring that the baby doesn't swallow too much air. Lastly, if you think that your baby's hiccups are going on continuously and it's been more than 2 days or 48 hours, then you should go and get them checked with your pediatrician, because then it can be a cause of some underlying condition, something related to the brain. So you should definitely get them checked out if the hiccups don't stop on their own by 2 days. Also, if you feel that those hiccups are irritating the baby, or the baby is extremely cranky, or the baby's usual feeding and sleeping routine is disturbed because of them, even then you should go and visit the doctor, and perhaps your pediatrician can then try to figure out what the exact cause is of those hiccups. So that's about hiccups, and I hope my video was helpful. Keep writing, keep suggesting topics. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.